Have you ever stepped into someone's home and immediately felt at ease? The air is fresh, the room feels warm, and without knowing why, you feel like you belong. Now here's the secret no one tells you. It's not just about a clean house. It's about how a home smells. Today, I'm going to show you 10 simple cleaning secrets older women have relied on for decades to keep their homes not just tidy, but full of comfort, peace, and filled with that warm, familiar smell of home. This isn't about buying fancy sprays or expensive gadgets. It's about timeless wisdom passed down through quiet routines. And it still works better than anything you'll find on a store shelf. If you've ever walked into a room and thought, wow, it just smells right in here, you're about to find out exactly how to make that happen in your own home. Let's get into the first secret. Let fresh air in every single day. And before we jump in, if you've ever walked into a home and just thought, this smells like peace, go ahead and tap the like button. It tells me I'm not the only one who notices the little things. It might sound too simple to matter, but letting in fresh air, even just for 5 minutes, can completely reset the way your home feels. You see, indoor air gets stale faster than you think. Cooking smells, cleaning products, pet dander, even your own breath. All of it settles into the air, and without movement, that air just lingers. It gets heavy. You stop noticing it, but your guests don't. Here's the fix. Every morning, crack open a window. Rain or shine, hot or cold. Just a little bit of outdoor air works wonders. Open the kitchen window while you wipe down the counter. Crack the bedroom one while you make the bed. These small moments allow your home to breathe, and you'll feel the difference almost immediately. Lighter, clearer, calmer. No spray can do what fresh air does. It doesn't just cover odors, it replaces them with something real. So, let that breeze in. Give your house a moment to exhale. It's the easiest habit to start, and one of the most powerful. And if you think just cracking a window is enough, wait until you hear what's sitting right in your pantry that works even better than store-bought sprays. The second secret? Use diluted vinegar to deodorize and clean. It might not smell fancy. In fact, it might remind you of pickles. But white vinegar, plain and simple, is one of the most powerful natural deodorizers and cleaners you can keep in your home. It's what our mothers and grandmothers used before anyone thought about air fresheners or scented disinfectants. Here's why it works. Vinegar contains acetic acid, which naturally breaks down grease, grime, and odor-causing bacteria. It doesn't just mask smells, it neutralizes them at the source. The key is to dilute it. Mix 1 part white vinegar with 1 part water in a simple spray bottle. That's all. No need for anything fancy. With that mixture, you've got yourself a multi-purpose cleaner that's safe, natural, and surprisingly effective. Spritz it on kitchen counters after you cook. Wipe down bathroom sinks and faucets. Clean the inside of your microwave, your fridge shelves, even the garbage can lid. It works on glass, tile, stainless steel, nearly anything. If you've got a room that just smells off, try placing a small bowl of vinegar in the corner overnight. By morning, that musty smell, gone. No chemicals, no fragrance, just clean air. And yes, the vinegar smell fades within 20 minutes. But when it goes, it takes the bad odors with it. It's a small act of care. Quiet, simple, but powerful. Sometimes, the best way to move forward is to go back to what's always worked. But even after wiping everything down, there's something in your home still holding on to bad smells, and you've probably forgotten all about it. The third secret? Wash curtains, pillow covers, and blankets seasonally. Some of the strongest odors in your home aren't coming from the trash or the sink. They're hiding in the fabrics you forget about. Curtains, throw pillows, couch blankets, that decorative quilt you haven't washed in 3 years. These soft items may look clean, but they hold on to smells like a sponge. Cooking oils, pet dander, dust, and even humidity, they settle in and stay. And here's the catch. Because you don't see the dirt, you don't think about it. But trust me, the nose knows. Here's the fix. Once every season, 4 times a year, do a full fabric refresh. Take down the curtains. Wash the throw blankets and pillow covers. If your couch has removable covers, get those in the laundry too. If not, give them a solid vacuum and fabric spray treatment. Washing these hidden fabrics makes a dramatic difference. The air feels lighter. Rooms feel newer. Even your sleep can improve if your bedding smells fresh again. For machine washing, I like to add a splash of vinegar to the rinse cycle. It lifts odors without leaving behind perfume. If something's delicate or dry clean only, don't skip it. Take it in. Think of it like this. Your fabrics are the skin of your home. And just like your skin, they need regular care, even when they don't look dirty. So, set a reminder. Mark your calendar for every new season, and give your fabrics the refresh they deserve. You'll be surprised just how much of your home's scent is coming from the things you haven't thought about in years. Quick question for you. When was the last time you washed your curtains or throw pillows? Drop the number of months in the comments below. No judgment. We've all let it go too long. Now here's a spot most people overlook completely. It's hidden in plain sight, and it's one of the biggest smell offenders in the whole kitchen. The fourth secret: wash your trash can every single week. Most people think the smell in their kitchen comes from what's inside the trash bag, but often the real culprit is the can itself. Let's be honest. Trash leaks, a cracked eggshell, spoiled produce, meat packaging, coffee grounds. Over time, these bits make their way past the liner and sink into the bottom of the can. And because we don't see it, we forget it's there. But our noses don't. The fix is simple. Once a week, give your trash can a proper clean. Take it outside if you can. Use dish soap, hot water, a splash of vinegar, and scrub it out. If it's too cold or you live in an apartment, use the bathtub. Just rinse well after. Don't forget the lid. That's where a lot of grime builds up, right under your nose. Let it dry completely before putting in a new liner. If you want bonus points, sprinkle a bit of baking soda in the bottom before adding the bag. It'll help absorb odors between cleans. This habit only takes 5 minutes, but it makes your whole kitchen feel better, fresher, more cared for. It's not glamorous, but it's one of those small, quiet things that older women have done for decades, because they knew when the trash can's clean, the whole kitchen smells clean. So your home's clean, the trash is empty, but something's still missing. That cozy, comforting smell that makes a house feel like a home. Here's how to create it naturally. The fifth secret: simmer natural ingredients to scent your home. There's nothing like walking into a house and catching that cozy, inviting scent, like someone's been baking or getting ready for the holidays. But you don't need to bake cookies or light a fancy candle to get that same effect. Older women have known this trick for decades. Stovetop simmer pots, a little water, a few kitchen scraps, and your house smells like home. Here's how to do it. Fill a small pot with water. Add orange or lemon peels, a cinnamon stick, a few whole cloves, and a splash of vanilla. Turn the heat to low. Within minutes, your home will smell like peace, comfort, and fresh-baked goodness. You can customize it too. Try rosemary and lemon in summer, apple peels and nutmeg in fall, ginger and mint in spring. The scent fills your space slowly, naturally, and it never feels fake or overwhelming. If you don't want to use the stove, use a slow cooker. Same ingredients, same results, even safer if you're busy. And the best part? This isn't just about covering odors. It's about creating an atmosphere, a memory, a sense of calm that welcomes you and anyone who walks through the door. You're not spraying something artificial. You're simmering real comfort into the air. Have you ever tried a stovetop simmer? If so, what ingredients do you like to use? Share it in the comments. I'd love to steal your best combos. Give it a try next time the house feels a little stale. It's a small ritual, but it's one that makes a big difference. But no matter how good it smells up top, there's one place most of us forget, and it traps more odor than you think. The sixth secret: deep clean your carpets twice a year. Carpets are cozy, soft underfoot, warm, but they're also sneaky. They hold on to smells in ways you don't even notice until one day you do. Every step you take, every time you open the door, every little accident, it all sinks into the carpet. Dirt, pet dander, food crumbs, dust, even old cooking grease floating in the air. Over time, those fibers trap it all, and vacuuming alone won't get it out. Here's what to do. At least twice a year, more if you have pets or allergies, deep clean your carpets. You can rent a machine, hire a pro, or invest in a quality home carpet shampooer. I like to use hot water extraction with a splash of white vinegar in the rinse. It pulls up smells from deep inside the fibers, leaving your carpet truly clean, not perfumed. And yes, it takes effort, but the payoff is big. The room smells fresher, the air feels lighter, and best of all, you'll know your home is clean all the way down to the floor you walk on. So don't wait for stains. Put it on your calendar. Once in spring, once in fall. A clean carpet means a clean foundation, and that affects everything else around it. Still noticing something off in the air, even after deep cleaning? There's a simple, scent-free fix that's probably already in your cupboard. The seventh secret: sprinkle baking soda in odor-prone spots. If your home looks clean, but still smells a little off, the problem might be what you can't see or smell right away. And that's where baking soda comes in. Baking soda is the quiet hero of home freshness. It doesn't just mask smells, it absorbs them right at the source. Start with the fridge. Even if it's spotless, smells from leftovers or produce can build up fast. A small open box of baking soda tucked on a shelf works better than any fridge deodorizer you'll buy. Next, your carpets. Sprinkle a light layer of baking soda. Let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes. Then vacuum it up. This pulls odors from deep in the fibers, especially useful if you cook a lot or have pets. Shoes? Drop in a little baking soda overnight and shake it out in the morning. Laundry hamper? A sprinkle in the bottom goes a long way. Trash cans, under sinks, even in your car's cup holder. Baking soda works quietly wherever air tends to get trapped. The best part? It's cheap, safe, and scent-free. No harsh chemicals, no perfumes, just clean. So keep a few boxes on hand and then use them often. It's one of the easiest, most low-maintenance ways to keep your home feeling and smelling fresh every day. The truth is, even the cleanest homes have a few sneaky spots that collect grime. And trust me, your nose knows. The eighth secret: clean forgotten areas like behind the toilet and dishwasher filters. We all wipe down what we can see: counters, floors, sinks. But some of the worst smells in a house come from where we don't look: behind the toilet, under the fridge, inside the dishwasher filter, even the washing machine itself. These hidden spots collect moisture, grime, and food particles, and over time, that buildup turns into odor. So here's what to do. In the kitchen, pull out the fridge once in a while. Clean behind and underneath. Wipe the drip pan if your model has one. Check your dishwasher's filter. Yes, it has one. Pull it out, rinse it, and wipe inside where gunk settles. For drains, pour baking soda, followed by vinegar, down them once a month. Let it fizz, then rinse with hot water. In the laundry room, wipe the rubber gasket on your front-loading washer. Leave the door open between washes so it can dry out. 10. And in the bathroom, clean behind the toilet base, not just around it. It's a hot zone for hidden grime. None of this takes long. A few minutes each month keeps odors from taking root in places you forget about. And when you take care of the places no one sees, you create a home that feels clean in ways no guest can put into words. But everyone can feel it. If you're still watching and learning something new today, would you mind hitting the subscribe button? We're building a space here for honest, useful advice, and you're part of it. Okay, by now your home's fresh, cleaned in all the right places. But be careful. One wrong move here can ruin it all with just one overpowering whiff. The ninth secret: use gentle, natural scents. Have you ever walked into someone's house and the smell was so strong it almost pushed you back out the door? That's not comfort, it's overload. When it comes to fragrance, less is always more. A home should smell fresh, not perfumed, peaceful, not overwhelming. The goal is to make someone feel at ease, not like they've stepped into a candle store. So here's what works. Add a few drops of lavender or lemon essential oil to your mop water. Dab a bit of vanilla or cedar oil on a cotton ball and tuck it behind a curtain. Light one candle in the evening for an hour or two, just enough to bring a soft warmth to the room. Skip the plugins, sprays, and multi-scent diffusers. They're often too strong, synthetic, and clingy. Instead, let the true cleanliness of your home speak for itself. Then layer in just a hint of scent, one that gently finishes the story. It's not about covering up anything. It's about creating calm, because real freshness whispers. It doesn't need to shout. Now, none of these secrets work if they're done once and forgotten. Real freshness comes from what you do every single day, and it doesn't have to be hard. The 10th secret: maintain a daily cleaning and scent habit. We've all done it. Guests are 5 minutes away, and suddenly we're lighting candles, spraying air freshener, and throwing open windows in a panic. But that rush, it never really works. The best smelling homes don't rely on last-minute fixes. They have quiet, daily habits that keep everything fresh, without effort. So here's a simple routine you can build into your day. In the morning, crack open a window, even just for 5 minutes. Check the trash, even if it's not full. Does it smell off? Take it out. Fluff pillows and shake out blankets. Fabrics hold scent. If the house feels heavy, simmer a little citrus and spice on the stove. Clean out pet areas or sprinkle baking soda in problem spots. In the evening, light a single candle for a couple of hours. Before bed, make sure there are no dirty dishes or wet laundry sitting overnight. These small steps don't feel like chores. They become rituals, and over time, they create a home that smells good all the time. Not just when someone's coming over. That's the difference between reacting and caring. Because a peaceful home isn't something you prepare for. It's something you build every day. If even one of these habits reminded you of your mom, your grandma, or even your younger self, give this video a like. It helps others like you find it too. So there you have it. 10 time-tested habits used by older women for decades that can turn any house into a calm, welcoming space. Not with chemicals or clutter, but with care. These aren't shortcuts. They're rituals. And over time, they don't just change how your home smells. They change how you feel inside it. If this video gave you something to think about, or reminded you of the little things that truly matter, go ahead and tap that like button. And if you want more advice like this, subscribe to Advice for Older People. We talk about real solutions, honest habits, and how to live with comfort and dignity at any age. Now, it's your turn. What's one scent that reminds you of home? Is it cinnamon? Fresh laundry? Lemon? I'd love to hear your story in the comments below. Thanks for spending this time with me. Until next time, take care of yourself and take care of your space. And I'd love to hear from you. What's one scent that always takes you back home? Is it lemon, cinnamon, clean laundry? Let me know in the comments. You deserve a home that smells like peace.